What is going on, guys? I am Jehovah. Welcome to this video, which happens to be Gears of War 4, and I'm so excited that I can share it with you guys. Oh man, I got invited to this event, and I was so excited, like little kid on Christmas morning. I guess when I got invited, it was more like little kid, maybe you know, getting the hint from mom that you're getting the new video game console or something. I don't know. I was so excited when I found out that I got to go to Coalition and play Gears of War 4 early. You know, I played the beta, and I had a lot of fun with the beta. And I've been a Gears of War fan since the original. I played Gears of War, and it blew my mind. The gore, the gameplay, you know, I don't think I had ever really played any other third-person shooters. Was it Rainbow Six Vegas? I believe that was kind of a third-person shooter, wasn't it? I don't even know for sure. But anyways, I don't know. Gears of War came out, and it was just like amazing at that time, and I absolutely loved it. I played the shit out of it. I actually played quite a bit of game battles, which is kind of funny because if you guys know me now, I kind of make fun of, you know, the serious aspect of gaming, and whenever people get into it too much competitively and stuff like that. But I played the shit out of some game battles with some friends and had so much fun. So much fun. But anyways, been playing Gears ever since, you know. And Ultimate Edition came out recently, and I'm a huge fan of Ultimate Edition and what they did with that. Obviously, that was the Coalition. So, with that coming out, I knew that there was a good chance that I was really going to be into Gears of War 4. I apologize, I'm a little bit stuffed up right now. Had a little bit of a cold and shit lately. But anyways, yeah, so as I said before, you know, I had high expectations, and then whenever the beta came out, I couldn't have been happier. It just felt really good, and I really enjoyed the gameplay and everything about it. And everything since that they've been announcing and stuff, I've just been really happy with all the directions that it seems like they're going, with the weapon skins being included in card packs. I think it's a really genius idea that they're doing that, and that you can break down unwanted cards with, and turn those into scrap, and then you can use the scrap to purchase weapon skins that you do desire, you know, like legendary skins and stuff like that. And I'm really excited. And obviously you earn in-game credits from just playing that you can buy those gear packs with. So I saw some negative shit around it. People were like, oh great, you know, they're doing cases and, you know, like supply drops and everything. And I'm like, what? In my opinion, I don't see any downside to a mechanic that allows you to earn points in game, purchase the packs through that, and burn your duplicates or any of your cards into a currency that you can then spend on the skins that you want. Let's not forget that it wasn't too long ago that it was the normal thing for the multiplayer games that we liked. If there was weapon skins involved, there would just be what was called a personalization pack that would come out, and it would be like, what, 5-10 skins, something like that. That you would just have to pay like $4.99 for, or $2.99 for, or whatever the case may be. Now you can just earn the skins in game. And then, I mean, it's free. And then the ones that you get that you don't like, you can burn down and acquire the ones that you do like. So I don't see any negative side to it. I'd like to see your all's comments down below. But this is, anyways, yeah. Woo. Now to the gameplay. This is Escalation. This is the new competitive mode that they are adding to Gears of War 4, and I really like it. Whenever we were sitting down with Rod Ferguson, which was just a cool-ass experience. Big fan of Rod Ferguson and Cliffy B from, you know, the first game. But we're sitting there, and he was explaining this new Escalation game type, and I was like, ah, man, it's just like another, you know, cookie-cutter fucking domination, multi-hill bullshit game type. But it's not. It's much more than that, and I'll try to explain as much as I can here. So they were saying that they wanted something new and something exciting for competitive gameplay in Gears of War 4. And this was, you know, their hopefully their solution to that. What it is a 1st to 7 game type where you play to, I believe, 210, I think is the score cap. I might get some things somewhat wrong here, but I'm going to explain it to the best of my ability. There might be, I don't know who the T Martin of Gears of War is, but I'm sure there's one out there, and you might be able to find a little bit more precise info on their channel. But anyways, so I believe the score is 210 to win. As you can see right now, it's in the 50s. And so you get that score by obviously capping the 3 points. And they added something cool. If you... Do I get both kills here? Oh my goodness. No, I don't. I suck. If you get all 3 caps, you automatically win the round, which I thought was really cool. That, you know, if you triple cap, you just automatically win the round. That's a big deal. And they also made it to where your respawn time changes as the game goes on. So I don't know the exact times, but maybe it's only 4 or 5 seconds for the first couple rounds. Once you get towards the later rounds, you know, because you got to get to 7 to win, it can be much, much longer, and it is a very big deal. It makes you value your life so much more. You'll, you know, be much more cautious getting into fights and make sure you have teammates with you, and you might not challenge when you would have in an earlier round, and for good reason, because if, you know, your whole team gets wiped out by a risky push that you shouldn't have made, then they're going to triple cap you and automatically win that round. So it's a pretty big deal. Also, something really cool that they did is after a round win, I believe it's after every round win. After a round win, your team is able to select a power weapon and place it on the map. You get to choose what you want and where you want it. Now, sometimes this can be like a single thing, or depending on the map, you know, if you put like a long shot on there, it might be on both sides of the map. So you kind of have to ask yourself, like, okay, do we have a good sniper on our team? Do they have a good sniper on their team? Maybe you don't even know. But with giving yourself a power weapon, you're also giving them a power weapon, so it totally changes the gameplay, and it was really cool to see. So whenever the game first starts, there's no power weapons on map at all. You just have your starting loadout, and that's it. But, like I said, after rounds are won, you're able to place power weapons, and that changes things up a lot. Also, during halftime of the game, the weapons completely wipe. So the map starts off fresh again, no power weapons, and even then, the hills move. So not only is the map wiped of all power weapons that might have been placed before halftime, those are all gone, but also the hills move. So it's just it was a lot of fun. I think everybody in the play session that I was involved in was pretty much in a consensus that Escalation was the shit, and we just wanted to keep playing it. It was a lot of fun. I also got to play dodgeball and arms race, and I really enjoyed those, but I wanted to play more Escalation. It took me back to the days of playing Gears of War 1 game battles online with my friends. I don't know what it is, but Gears of War is always one of the games that I can take seriously and I get into. You know, like with Call of Duty and stuff like that, I just never really got into it near as much. Gears of War, I've always like had that really competitive like mindset whenever I'm playing. So yeah, Escalation just kind of took me back to those GB days, and I had a lot of fun. You'll see me playing with the Enforcer here. I think a lot of the Nasher guys, I remember when Gears 3 came out and the sawed-off was a thing. Oh my god, did people flip shit about that sawed-off. It was pretty fucking OP, and there was a lot of people that had a lot of shit to say about it. I think the Enforcer is going to get a little bit of hate. You can watch my gameplay here. It seems like a pretty decent counter to people using Nashers. You can kind of hip-fire it, follow it with a beatdown, and win your 1v1 that way. Basically, if the guy you're getting in a fight with doesn't land a kill on you in the first 1 or 2 shots, with the Enforcer equipped, you should be winning that 1v1. Now, having said that, obviously this was a little bit of an early build that I was playing. You know, things could change, but also, in this competitive playlist, they have a new thing where basically the weapons are going to be tuned separately than the social playlists, I believe. For sure, I know that the competitive playlist, the weapon tuning is going to be tuned differently than some of the other playlists. I want to say it's the social playlist, but I might be a little bit off on that. But the point being that if the Enforcer is super OP, obviously, you know, the feedback is going to come in and they can 100% alter that. And I think that's going to be a really good thing. The Nasher felt really good, and all the gameplay felt really good. I was having a lot of fun. I think I had some pretty rusty sniping in this game, so bear with me. I was swapping. Here comes the excuses. I was swapping stations in between games. Okay, there's a headshot. I was swapping stations in between games at some points, and everybody there had, well, not everybody, but a lot of the people there had been playing Gears for a long time and had very specific control schemes that they were using. And so, like, I would hop on a different station and look at the control scheme and try to remember, like, what was default or what was... Because I don't have, like, a set list of parameters for my control scheme in my head. But some of the guys there did. I think it was Geo. He said that he's been playing on the highest sensitivity ever since the first Gears. So I think I sat down at his station at one point and I was like, what the fuck, you know, and I had to like change it and try to figure out what I liked. Anyway, that's what I'm going to blame my poor sniping on, is the fact that I was moving seats. Also, it's just because I'm trash. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. This is a really long game. But I figured you guys wanted to just see some raw Gears of War 4 gameplay. All in all, I fucking love it, and this was a pretty decent game for me. I ended up, I think, second on my team by the end of it. So, without further ado, enjoy the rest of the gameplay without my dumb ass talking over it.
coming back from that. That's 4. Take it. Lots of noise.